Hey folks, tonight is a really weird night. I'm supposed to be doing a gaming thing, but we have errands to run, and I have no idea when my wife's getting home. So I can't really get into much of anything until then. So yeah, I'm gonna play some ESO. Only negative is I can't remember for the life of me what I was doing when I was last playing. I've got these arrows on my thing, my screen, and there's a person following me, and I'm sure all of this is really important to the quest, but damned if I can remember what I was doing. But hey, there's lots of goblins to kill, which is always a good thing. Before I pulled the entire damn camp, why the hell don't these NPCs ever help? Stolen reagents. Okay, that's something. There's a thing up here too. I should totally do that.
These writings are very old indeed. How gratifying. Oh, this is a curious one. I must have missed it on my first pass. I'll have this in an instant. You're rather useful in your own way. Meritorious work. Now, according to my notes, I just need to combine these reagents and shake the... Indeed it is. It's up to you to administer it, of course. You should probably... Oh yes, his name's Mare. He's rather a crazy old hermit, but he certainly knows his way around these old Yokuden ruins. He lives in... I tried, but he refused to go near the goblins. Besides, he's quite mad. He's become entirely preoccupied with some ancient Yokuden riddle.
Hey, Simcha. Now I need to go find the Hermit's Climb.
Still as the stone that walks. Yes. They remember, you know. They carry their histories etched in their flesh. Hearken, Wayfarer. They were here before the walls rose, and they are here after. And yet some mock these lowly creatures for worshipping them. What folly! The flying stones hold the secret you seek. In them, there are no dunes without wind. Yet, when the wind is gone, the dune remains, eh? Tongues of stone, young seeker. Tongues of stone.
You see? Quite maddening. The Yokudan inscriptions are mysterious. Frankly, I'm baffled by them. He wants the answer to the riddle of the inscriptions. He'll tell me my answer if I'll give him his answer, or something like that. They contain the key to the antidote for my stoneflesh potion. Somehow, the gargoyles inspired the early Redguards to experiment with their own flesh and bone. If I could only understand their
You have answers. Our riddle? No. The riddle. The one these ruins whisper every night. The one that hums through the walls when the sun beats upon them. No, no, do you think... No, no, you are Air. Yes, that's it. The breeze. The breath of Tava. Ah, devious Sep. You wind a fateful path in this...
The tongue, of course! Ugh, how very disgusting.
I bet we're gonna fix
Arceus
Stibbins.
beard. Could anything be more disgusting than this gargoyle's That's why I had you dose the goblin. I shall have to somehow drag... Did you use all of them? I do hope you paid close attention to their effects. That's just what I was counting on. Right. Now I know how to adjust the concoction to make a working antidote. Now see here. Now, if my calculations are correct, they should take effect almost immediately.
Oh, by Zenithar, I have an acute throbbing in my cranium. Could this be what a hangover is like? Possibly, though I'd like to take time for a more detailed inspection. How long was I asleep? Is Lady Laurent a statue? Are you jesting? No, I can see you're serious. I recall nothing. I seem to be intact, although perhaps a trifle stiff in the joints. I could certainly use a strong... That is, I believe I have a bottle of medicine that will help me.
There. See, I told you it would work. Indeed I am. I think we have accomplished quite a bit.
Go see what this boss thing is. Like, people are waiting here for it. Hopefully this guy will wake up and we can attack these things and get credit. But in the meantime, I'm going to come up here and get this treasure chest. Apparently he thinks we need more than just two. Okay. Oh, ogres! That's kind of cool. Oh, nice. Another treasure map. Yay! Okay, so I need to go down that way.
ground!
To the side!
Halls of the gods or halls of the dead? Which is it? Is there a difference? Look, another live one. Oh, sorry. I should speak more quietly. Don't want to disturb the dead, or the Daedra crawling all over this place. I find them very distasteful. Not right for this place. Not right at all. Me? I'm the keeper of the hall. I am guardian of the gate between here and there, between this place and the next. The living don't belong here. I'm supposed to keep them out, but I seem to have failed at that. Yes, especially that cruel, twisted lady Septima Tharn, I believe she is called. She has broken all the rules. I told her as much, I did, but she would not listen. When she leaves, I do not think I will invite her to come back. She's in the Chamber of Passage, but it is a forbidden place. You must get special allowances to go there. This is the Heroes' Hall. You will have to convince them to let you pass. Oh, they're scattered all over this place, everywhere. Getting them to talk is the hard part. They're quiet types. Been dead for centuries. Frandar Hunding might listen. You'll just have to do some convincing. You have Tuaka's blessing, though. I hope Frandar lets you pass. I also hope he has more clarity than I do. I wonder why anyone would want to visit the Chamber of Passage, or even the far shores. Aren't there some shores you could visit a little closer to home? Do I live here? That is a strange choice of words. Yes, indeed. As I said, this place is not for the living. It is the dead who actually live here. I simply watch over the place. I go back and forth between here and there. If we knew that, then presumably we could force her to leave. That would save us all a lot of trouble, would it not? That would certainly be nice. It is not as far as it sounds, but you do have to die to get there. It is where mortal souls are supposed to go when they pass from this plane. Not all souls find their way, of course, but some of them do not belong anyways. You understand?
That dude was creepy. And I don't think he was quite all there. Frandar Hunding. Oh god, a harvester. I hate you, harvester. You're so horrible. I hate harvesters so much.
I know you, your spirit. But you belong in this place no more than the others, the invaders. Why do you come here? Why do you disturb my rest? Of all the places in this temple you do not belong, it is there you belong the least. But I sense that where the others have come to violate the chamber's sanctity, you have come to restore it. I will give you my blessing, if you prove worthy. The invaders have taken my scrolls. 4 sacred writings from the Book of Circles. They describe the principles one must master in the various seasons of life. Recover the scrolls, place them on the appropriate pedestals, and earn my blessing.
Dun dun dun.
Plank, now!
Very well. You have my blessing. Now you must seek my son's spirit. Speak to Diva.
Hey, Saya. Simcha can't hear me, so I'd just been typing to her. I hate harvesters so much.
I sense great determination in you, living one. But very few of the living are foolish enough to trespass in these hallowed halls. Even fewer are foolish enough to seek entrance, and you have already achieved in life that which gave me great difficulty. My father's influence, though, was only one aspect of what guided my life's purpose. In truth, it was my mother's role, the sacrifice she made, that defined my destiny. When Emperor Hira's soldiers came to arrest me, they struck my mother and she was slain. It wasn't until that moment I embraced the way of the sword. To earn my blessing, light the braziers in the chamber above in the colors to honor her sacrifice. You'll find the braziers are already lit. You must simply cycle through the colors on each brazier to match the memory of my mother's final moments. It's turn and observe the moment of my mother's sacrifice.
I have no idea. No earthly idea. So white, red, blue, blue? White. Red.
honoring my mother's memory. You have my blessing.
That was really easy
Now you must
comparatively.
seek out Makela Leki.
Kayla Lucky.
Move to flank!
Okay, I have no idea. That thing's supposed to... Oh, I guess I went the wrong way. That was bad me. Oh, I bet you I gotta go that way eventually. That's some bullshit. I hate harvesters so damned much. It's the only kind of Daedra that ever gives me trouble.
It takes a brave soldier to enter the Chamber of Passage, but courage alone is not what defines a warrior. One has already breached the chamber without my blessing, but you come behind seeking just that, do you not? And by seeking our blessing, you show that you deserve such an honor. The one who breached the chamber, this Septima Tharn, she has strength, courage, and even wisdom, but she lacks an essential quality of a true Onsei. The answer is the key to my blessing. You will find several impressive swords in this chamber, They are only symbols of ideals. But bring me the blade a true swordslinger would wield, and I will grant you entry.
Okay, so nope, that is not it. Nope, that is not it. That is it, I think. Yes, that is it. Because this is the only Redguard sword. So yeah.
You very well then. Which blade is it? Well done. A true swordslinger would select the training sword because it is the swordsman, not the sword, that matters. You understand true humility. You have my blessing.
They made
You
that
may
like
enter
super
the
easy
chamber
though.
of
That was the
passage.
only sword of Redguard make. Like this one is, well, they're not showing him anyway, but like one was a Dunmer, one was an Altmer, and one was a Breton, I think. Yeah, I'm a geek for knowing what the swords were. But hey, it happens. Damn near died again. I hate those things so much.
Heroes?
So much do I hate those
Something that no
things.
mortal has ever seen. Until that nasty woman went in there, of course. And who knows what she might have done to the place. I guess you'll be finding out soon enough, though.
Ruh-roh. Inventory full. Okay. Time to mailbank.
Heroes? Got something that know the real mystery. To the far shores, of course. You think it's just...
Okay. Yeah, this is kind of creepy. Why do I think I'm going to end up in oblivion?
Look, Emmerich, your savior has arrived. Or is that your executioner?
It's good that you're here, my friend. Though you're a good friend, courageous and loyal, and all that. I suppose I must say goodbye, my friend.
No!
I'll see you on the other side.
No! That's some bullshit right there. Time to go rescue him. This stream is certainly spoilerific tonight. I kind of dig this, I'm gonna go up here and get a screenshot. By the way, for anyone curious, my name is not Josh Carr. I bought this computer off someone named Josh Carr, and I was too damn lazy to reformat it.
This one I wanted. The one who's
It was
been holding the
barely
Covenant
used
together
when I
at
picked
every
it up.
turn. The vestige from Cold Harbor. Didn't think I knew, did you? I did, and I knew I couldn't kill you. On Mundus. Here, though, you're severed from Cold Harbor, from your soul. Here, you're stuck. Goodbye now.
Insolent necromancer! The far shores is no prison in which you can place your enemies. You dare to come here and then expect to live freely? I think not. You, though, are no less a fool. An honorable fool, but a fool nonetheless. Very well, though. I have an offer. Slay this wretched woman, and you and your liege can return to the Mundus.
I'll leave whenever I damn well please. But I'll enjoy teaching you both a lesson in power first. Rise and fight!
Hell yeah, that was a pain in the ass.
Well, that was demoralizing, wasn't it?
Your death matters little, Emmerich.
I can't believe she said that. I don't know, though. Is it true? That's a relief, I suppose. There's some part of me that wants to stay here, but I'd have regrets for all eternity, wouldn't I? Since I'm in the fortunate position of having a choice, I think I prefer you take me back.
Were it truly your time, I might invite you to remain here in the far shores. You have earned the right to be here. It is not your time, though, so you must go. Take your liege back, restore him, and then you must all leave the Hall of Heroes.
My cousin. My king. I'm sorry we failed you.
I am. Still dead. So do I just climb back in? There. Easier than I thought. That knife wound still smarts, but it's good to be alive. That was an experience I won't be forgetting anytime soon. I'd say that you went beyond the call of duty, but I think you went even beyond that. Of course, Septima was actually after you, wasn't she? I suppose so. Furthermore, I'm grateful now that Septima never returned my affections. Mara's mercy, that woman did not age well. Truthfully, I think a few days' rest, Vanus Galerion. My agent Copper Doria is with him now, at the Daggerfall Mages Guild. I need you to go there. Act as my eyes and ears.
Roar. Alright, let's get the hell out of the Halls of Heroes. Yay, the Lion Guard is taken over, so no more shit to fight. At least I think so. Yep, no, I can't see it. 'Cause, yeah, the Lions Guard have replaced the Imperials.
Foolish talk makes me grumpy.
Okay, I am completely full up, so my next stop is going to be a town somewhere. I suppose I can head back to Daggerfall, since that's where I gotta go for this quest.
What do you want?
How much left I have of Bankerai? Wow, I got 6 people in the channel. Hey, folks watching. That's shocking. Sign in the chat and say hey. Okay. Alright, so pretty much I have that, and I have this sky shard somewhere over here. That might be it for Bankerai. Let me check. Make sure I just have the one sky shard left. I have 2. Some bandits' hidden lair, and okay, so there's that one still. Oh, that one. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, sweet. So Lion Guard are picking over here too. So that means I can just get back to the portal.
What?
What is it?
Okay, so they want me to go back to Daggerfall. Which should be that one right there. I don't know how far I am from next level. I think it's 47, maybe? Yeah, I don't know, I'm a little over halfway. Okay, so time to remember where the hell shit is in town. It has been a while since I've been in here.
For King Casimir. For Daggerfall.
This is at least significantly less busy than it was. I guess people have moved on.
Hear ye, hear
Nope.
ye.
Still got a day, some to go. Okay, this dude. He can...
Even with the alchemists camped here in the mill, I can still get plenty done. Speaking of, need anything?
This lady. Let's kill all this stuff. That's 42.
Hear ye, hear ye. A runner from the Lion Guard has just brought news that Camlorn has been liberated. The werewolves of Camlorn have been vanquished. Hear ye, hear ye. The villain Angol, wanted Reach Mage, Necromancer, and enemy of the Crown, has been slain at Cathedral.
So much to do, so little time.
Deconstruct. Okay, onwards to the next area.
I'm a guard. Suspicion is my occupation.
Who was it? Any idea?
idea where the stranger came from? I'd like to buy that hero an ale.
Oh, sweet. I can research 2 things. Okay, so I need a belt. I guess I'll go well fitted.
Any idea where the stranger came from? I'd like to buy that hero
Okay,
an
so
ale.
that gives everything 4 trades. Sword still has a couple days on it. Alright, let's clean up some of this stuff.
Did you hear? Some stranger saved King Casimir's life.
Who was it? Any idea where the
Okay.
stranger came from? I'd like to buy that hero an ale.
I've got what you need.
Did you hear? Some stranger saved King Casimir's life.
Who was it?
Oh, I
Any
forgot
idea
to
where the
hit the
stranger
clothing
came from?
thing.
I'd like to buy that hero an ale.
There's the clothing thing. Over here. Oh, that's the blacksmith. There's the clothing thing.
Did you hear? Some stranger saved King Casimir's life.
Who was it? Any idea where the stranger came from? I'd like to buy that hero an ale.
Okay, you got 4 minutes left on that. Now I can mail a bunch of stuff off.
Fine goods at fair prices.
Okay, so hickory. Leather hemming, spider silk.
Did you hear? Some stranger saved King Casimir's life.
The rest of this shit goes in the bank.
Watch is endless.
Any idea
Where's my
where the
relief?
stranger came from? I'd like to buy that hero an ale.
Open for business.
Do you know the old saying, neither a borrower or a lender be?
Yes,
Rubbish.
I know the
Without
old saying,
borrowers
and you
and
suck for
lenders,
saying it
how would
every
we
single
ever be able to
time.
buy or sell anything? But pardon me. Welcome to the Bank of Daggerfall.
Okay, so I don't need half of these ingots, so...
Do you know the old saying, neither a borrower or a lender be? Rubbish. Without borrowers and lenders, how would we ever be able to buy or sell anything? But pardon me. Welcome to the Bank of Daggerfall.
Okay, see if there's anything useful. Anything I would use, that is. Lots of useful stuff in here. Take the ebony. Take some calcinium if they had it, but
Buying, selling,
All hope
trading.
seems lost.
okay. So where do I need to go in town? Mages Guild, of course.
You break the law, and the law will break.
Stay out of trouble, and we'll get along just fine.
Quality and variety. Come see for yourself.
About time you got here.
About time I got there?
Name's Daria, but my friends call me Copper. I head up the Ring of Daggers, the King's espionage agency. You're looking for Vanus, right? I'll eat sand before I give orders to the King's right hand. You want to help Vanus with his crazy plan? Be my guest. Really? Zet's tears you're as crazy as he is. I better get to work then. There are a lot of preparations to make. Vanus should be here shortly. I'll let him give you the details. Also, you owe me 10 gold. I'll collect later. So, what's the bet?
100 gold says there's an attempt on our lives within the week.
That's a sucker bet. The hidden armigers have hit us at least once a week for the past 3 months.
All right. 300 says that when the Dominion spies contact us, it'll be Cariel, not Razumdar.
Cariel? That wench knows better than to show her face around me. Mark my words, I'm going to have to hunt her down to slit her throat.
And after you do, that 300 gold will buy you enough ale to celebrate for a year.
I'll take that bet.
And share the ale if you win. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do.
Apologies for my lateness. Thank you for coming so quickly, champion. I've been consulting with Countess Hakruba of the Fighters Guild. Both of our guilds believe the time has come to take the fight to Cold Harbor. But this places us in a delicate political trust, as always. The Alliance leaders will never agree to join forces, and if our guilds only work with one alliance, the other two will see it as a betrayal. For both guilds, our neutrality is our strength. We can't afford to take sides. The war in Cyrodiil has been long and bloody, and all three alliances are spread thinly. They can't commit resources to an assault on Cold Harbor without making themselves vulnerable. I want to bring all three. You're in a unique position. You can speak with authority, but you're not an alliance leader. You're respected, you have a reputation. They may let you get a word in before they leap at each other's throats. In short, you're the perfect diplomat. I found the perfect meeting place. A neutral location far from disputed territories, an island called Sturk. I can get you an audience with each leader and provide magical transportation. That's all I ask.
Mournhold.
Watch yourselves, outsiders. Give us a good reason and the Armigers will cut you down where you stand.
We'll burn you.
Freeze you! And shatter you.
Any questions? I didn't think so.
Hello there.
Silence, Thrush. Master Galarian, please continue.
My companion hopes to speak with you about the impending Cold Harbor crisis.
I have heard tales of this one. The Skull King favors the bold, even among his enemies. Come, champion, let us speak. I will stay your execution since you came all this way. But choose your words carefully. I'm not a patient king. Yes, well, I am both suspicious and curious. If you are an assassin, though, get on with it. But remember this, you're coming to Sovngarde with me. To fear death is to fear life. I am Nord. When my time comes, I will embrace it. Sovngarde will be glorious. No meetings, no schemes. But you're not here to talk philosophy. What do you want? Who? The three alliances? Has magical travel rattled your brain? Speak plainly. What do you ask of me? Where the All Flags army was born. If the other leaders agree, I will attend. If nothing else, it should make a good story. Now leave me before my dinner gets cold.
That went well, I think. Eldenroot. We should have a somewhat warmer reception there, as I have known Queen Irene for quite some time. That being said, I expect that she'll be accompanied by heavily armed guards. Irene is friendly, but not foolish.
So I had seen Mournhold before, but I have never seen the city of Eldenroot.
Greatly esteemed Queen Irene Arana Aldmeri, it is my great honor to present to you...
Varnus, you're so formal. I remember the patience and kindness you showed an awkward, freckled waif all those years ago on fair Somerset. You captured this child's heart then, and it remains with you to this day.
You warm an old man's heart, my queen. I remember well those halcyon days.
As do I, my old friend. Sorry about all these guards. I'm told they're necessary. These are dark days.
A wise precaution, my queen. My counsel would be no different. If you'll permit it, my companion would like to speak with you.
Ah, yes. Let me meet this hero I've heard so much about. It's not often the heroic deeds of one who by all rights should be considered a mortal enemy reach my ears. Come, let's talk. Varnus is a dear man. In many ways, he is family to me. Since he has given you his trust, I'm willing to set aside our differences. But under different circumstances, you and I would be sworn enemies. Well spoken and point taken. To be perfectly honest, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to meet you. Your exploits are legendary. A true champion is like a stone cast upon the waters of history. The ripples it creates travel far and wide. Humility is a noble thing, but you must also remain strong and self-assured. A true champion is also history's pawn, and history is a cruel and unfeeling master. But enough philosophy. What did you wish to speak with me about? And you need all leaders to attend this meeting. A bold suggestion. I like it. Very well. I make no promises with regards to the negotiations themselves, but I will attend. That much I promise.
This one's eye is on you. Make one move against the Queen, and this one.
I love Razumdar.
I didn't think it possible. Well done! We have much to do.
Tell the lovely Camargarita that this one looks forward.
All three leaders have agreed to join us on... Individually, the leaders are rational, even reasonable. But get them together and... well, you'll see soon enough. Everything's been prepared. Then, with your permission...
The word has been given.
A moment, please! I'll wait for you on the other side.
Our representative, Captain Alfari, is in charge of security on Stirk.
Welcome to the island of Stirk. Representatives from... I'm told they'll be arriving at the... I don't envy you the task. We've already assembled 2 kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you.
Sir.
Look,
hello.
It's Lady Laurent!
Please, don't distract me. If I don't
Hurry
finish...
it up. We're missing everything.
I never weary of your charms, Lady Laurent.
Vanus Galarian as I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbons! Haven't you finished tying those bags? You again? I see you're still sticking your nose into other people's affairs. Well, if you're here to help, I'm not going to turn you away.
Wonderful. It's Tellinger. Here's Tellinger, the artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you?
Getting the leaders to cooperate will be no small task. I hope you're up for it.
Good day. The captain in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
Security couldn't
Captain Alfari, has the island been secured?
Aye. All ships in the area have been diverted away from the island, and the wards are in place.
And the Alliance leaders?
They'll be here any moment. You three should get over there as soon as you can.
We're on our way.
Security couldn't be tighter.
We
This
must
should
make
go on.
haste.
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial City.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the Ruby Throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my lion guard.
Hello.
This is going about as well as I expect. Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Cold Harbor. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected. An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them in...
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think? Willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact.
Hello there.
Save your breath. I will not be swayed by Emmerich's lapdog. But what about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes, without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance. How dare you? I should kill you where you stand. History will remember the Skull King as the bane of Molag Bal. I will support you, foolish.
This quest probably sucks if you haven't bought those two abilities yet. Let's go talk to Irene. I like her. Actually, the Skull King is the only alliance leader that I don't care for.
Your king needs to stop talking out of the side of his mouth. He has a lot of Dominion blood on his hands. We're not going to easily forget that, and we're certainly not going... Is there? What did you have in mind? Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Cold Harbor to fully understand what they'd be up against. Well, it's certainly not what they'll be expecting. Very well, I'll agree, if you can convince the others.
Is that a sky shark? No. Ah, sweet. It heals me. That's cool.
This meeting feels like two wolves and a sheep discussing what to have for dinner. I will not sit back and let them pick up my bones. That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you... I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few, and Molag Bal's followers are legion. All right then. I'll agree, provided you can convince the barbarian...
Hello? Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse? I hope they come to their senses with very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement... I have an ill feeling about...
He has arrived. I can't.
Chaldean! What's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Molag Bal!
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back. How amusing, and yet so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Chaldean!
Protect the leaders, defeat Molag Bal's minions, and close the unstable raid.
God, why does it always have to be a harvester? Hopefully that was the only harvester I had to deal with. That would be nice. Yes, yes it would. I'm gonna wish I hadn't used that thing. Clearly Molag Bal needs to get better shock troops, just saying. Ah, sweet! A Daedric Titan.
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful. Agreed. There's no time. Yes, after that terrible display of... Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Cold Harbor!
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Cold Harbor.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Hakruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanus.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
Stendarr, protect us all! We're as ready as we shall ever be. Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into... It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Cold Harbor.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Hello, what's this?
Yay, Cadwell.
Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good. Rotten luck. They arrived in Cold Harbor, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion, not to mention Molag Bal's defenses. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap. Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it. What bridge? Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Tend to have all kinds of hideous creatures living beneath them. Except that one over there. That one leads to the Hollow City. Dreadfully dull place, and a real eyesore if you ask me, but I suppose it's where you want to start your quest. Quest! What a simply fabulous word. Quest. Quest. Quest! I just love how it rolls off the tongue. Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it. Welcome to the beautiful gardens of Cold Harbor. Do have a look around. Lovely day for it. Soak up the... I have the honest feeling we've discussed this before, or did I already mention that? No matter. I am Sir Cadwell, the Undaunted, Knight of the Court of Cold Harbor, champion of chivalry, defender of the defenseless, shepherd to the soul-shriven. Am I not speaking the common tongue of Nirn? I was once fluent, but time does get on, doesn't it? I'm sorry, I forgot the question, though I'm quite sure I already answered it. You really should pay more attention. Did I? I don't recall that, but there is a bridge just ahead. Leads to the city, rather a saying. That's in the north, isn't it? I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. Your action consists of equal parts bravery and stupidity. I think in this case, that's exactly what we need. We've been waiting for you, Planewalker. You may refer to me as the Groundskeeper, one of the few survivors that remain. I tend to this city. The magic that protects these walls and keeps us safe requires constant nurturing and the utmost care. The city's original name no longer matters. Now it is a hollow city, waiting to be filled. A perfect place to begin an assault on Molag Bal. This city can be your armor against the hazards of Cold Harbor. It just needs life to return it to glory. It could be. There is no safer place in Cold Harbor, for Molag Bal's reach cannot extend into the Hollow City. That is what was intended, and that is the way it is. Please walk with me. Watch and listen. Long ago, this city existed in Nirn. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different name. Its people were devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers. But Meridia has enemies, such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of Murder sent minions from Cold Harbor to destroy her beloved city. The city's defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces. Everyone outside the walls was slaughtered, but the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within. As fortune would have it, the Ayleid King Lalorian Dainar was visiting the city. A skilled warrior and tactician, he quickly took command of the city's defenses. The Ayleid King single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered. Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she also saw an opportunity. Molag Bal's open portal worked both ways. The time had come to take the battle to Cold Harbor. Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Cold Harbor. The city arrived intact, but many of its inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells. Even the Ayleid King was captured. Still, Meridia had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain, and he could not touch it. The survivors lost faith, however. One by one, they left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nirn. They were foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts. Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault against the Lord of Schemes. I say that the day has finally arrived. The great mage, Vana Scalarian, the Ayleid king, and you, our last best hope. You must gather your allies and bring them here. This city shall serve you well against Molag Bal. I am your advisor. You must gather those who... You shall require more than just... As you seek out... Go... I recommend... King... As you... Rumors only,
Okay, folks, I'm calling it here for now. Thanks for joining me.